Hello guys, welcome to our tutorial. In this video I want to explain to you, I want you and I to understand the use and the meaning of EIDE Extension IDE. So the EIDE Extension IDE is one of the extension that you can use, one of the mobile application that install in APK, in Android device. I think it is not yet available for iOS, and you can use it to build or create your own extension for your app projects, especially when you are one of the MIT app inventor users, or you are one of the Cordula users that used to create or program or develop their own app through the two platform or Neutron. So, and others of the app inventor that that may have let me say place for them to upload or import what we know as extension. So previously I posted a video about this particular application that you can be able to use and create your own extension when you are in need of it, instead of browsing around the internet and be looking for the extension. Sometimes you have or you are looking for the extension, but the extension is not available on the internet, and you have been asking. Sometimes you find the person that has the extension and is ready to sell it to you, the kind of money that he may demand from you, so that you can be able to have the extension. You are not able to provide such amount of money so that you can have the extension, and you may like, how will I be able to have the extension? So this is why I want to build and bring up this explanation to this application, because already I have made a video on how to use it. If either you have not watched the other video, after this video you can watch the other video, then you go further in your creating of your extension. What do I mean by extension, by the way? Because sometimes you may not understand the meaning of extension. So if I am to come to my MIT app inventor platform, my account, or not only this one, but I'm using this one as an example, or one of the extension imported platform, like when you want to implement or want to import extension. Many of us, we know about MIT App Inventor. That is one of the popular app inventor platform that you can create a lot of application games, standard mobile apps for your app development. This is one of the places that you can import extension. So this is, if you want to come down here, you see extension here in the option. That when you come to extension, if you click on the extension, this is the extension below. When you just come down below this extension, and this is one of the extension that I created using the application that I want to introduce to you. So after I have created the extension, I come to this place known as import extension. So once I click on the import extension, this same function is, but it may not be in the same area like this one, but the functionality of this importing of the extension in all the extension platform like app inventor platform is always, I believe, always like this. Like Cordula is also like this, but the color is not, they are not the same. So once you come to this particular area in Cordula, you also have a place that you can upload the extension through URL. Maybe you just open somewhere like MIT App Inventor community, and you wanted to look, or you were looking for extension, any extension. Fortunately you find the extension. They don't want to download the extension and import it through choose file, so you can copy the click and O, then copy the link address of that extension and paste it in this particular this first option here, and you can import it through that URL. So that is the option, and you can import it also through this place. Once you upload this one, after you have downloaded the extension file and you upload through this place, then you click on the import and you import it. So that is how is import extension in MIT Inventor works when you create. So sometimes you just came across the video and you don't understand the meaning of the video or the meaning of the application itself. The application is when you have Java Java language or Java code, and you want to create extension for your application like I did in the video. If you want to understand more about what I'm saying in this video, you also have it. So that is the extension. What is the extension himself? If I want to ask what is the extension, so before I will explain to you the extension, I want to show you example of the difference between this extension and others of these components that are here. Because extension is one of the components. This is the extension area. So whatever the extension that you imported into this or into your projects in this platform or any of the platforms, you have them listing under here. So this also are one of the kind of let me say component. These are components. Extension also is components, but there are difference between this one and this one, so which I will explain in the future as we are going further in this video. So if you want to observe that this is, for example, I want to drag in one of the extension and one of the view from here to this screen. So you see I drag it into this place. If I hold it and drag it into this place, as you can see the effect of it, and you see we have this view that I drag in here, which you have seen it. So the other one is I want to drag in this extension also, so you understand something here. You drag it, yeah, drag it also, I put it inside there, but you can see that the extension that I drag into the screen is not showing. So extension is something invisible. Why do we have it as a kind of extension? The extension is something that extend the functionality of the example, this MIT app inventor. There are things that you may want to do into your app, but unfortunately the inbuilt components that are in this platform or in that platform of the app inventor software or whatever, they are not able to have it. They're not able to be able to provide those functionality based on your own psychology, how you expect it to be. So from your suggestion, you say, oh, I wish these people have a kind of something like this, that I could be able to use it and build my own app in this way. But unfortunately the platform, the app inventor, does not have that functionality. That is when extension comes in, because you will now you look for a way to write the JavaScript by yourself. Once you write the JavaScript by yourself, you convert it to the accepted Java file or the accepted file of this particular platform. So the platform now know that there are things that they may not have. No, sorry, there are things that you may want to make use of it in our own platform, and they may not be able to, or they don't have it, so you can be able to use it. So they provide this place known as extension. Import extension is a kind of custom component. Let me just say in that way, it is a kind of custom component. So if you want to say, okay, let me do this one customly by myself, let me just use my own psychology and build this one and invent this and have it to this way. So once you finish the construction of that particular component, and you say, okay, I want to bring it to this place, how can I bring it? This platform now, you say, okay, you can bring this particular JavaScript into this place, but you must make this JavaScript to be in AIX extension file. So you convert it to that place. That is when the app I want to introduce to you comes in. So the app will be able to convert your JavaScript writing language to file that this platform or any of the platform that may require or that may have option for you to upload extension. They will say, okay, this extension must come with .aix. That is any name that you want to give to the extension, but the end part of it, the prefix of it will be .aix. So once you qualified, be able to upload the extension, and once you upload the extension, it is invisible because it does not have the UI design of itself. Like you cannot drag it in and put it on the screen and you see it on the screen and you design it, but you can interact with it through the block of itself. So when you go to the block area, you use it to interact with others of the components, the inbuilt components of this platform or any of the app inventors platform. Like in app inventor, let me just say, so in app inventor, extensions are called extensions. I will understand. So because they extend the functionality of the platform beyond the built-in components, like I said earlier, so even though they are invisible components, they provide additional logics and features that can be used in the block editor. So it has its own block that can be able to give you the functionalities, and you can interact with them between the inbuilt components and the extension itself. So why extensions are invisible in that form? Because you may want to ask, why are they not like supposed to be seen on the screen? Okay, because number one, it has no UI elements. It does not, extension does not have the visual representation like buttons or label. They works in the background. So all these things are working in the background, and they are not like let me resize it, let me increase in size or write something on it and change the. So the next thing is that the logic based functionality, that is it. So extension often provide advanced functions such as file handling. So that is the things that are we working, the Bluetooth communication, or example like the custom APIs, or example like which do not require UI elements. All those things do not require UI elements. Even if you want to drag in the Bluetooth functionalities or Bluetooth elements into the user interface, you will not see a way to like design Bluetooth, the size of it and others. Even in your devices you need some of those things are what we know as extensions. Some of those things that are not visible in our own screen but is working background in the background functionalities. So the other one is that they're similar to non-visible components like built-in components, example clock, notifier, extension run in the background without appearing on the screen. So those are the things that we need to understand about extension and why they are invisible. Okay, if I want to ask, if I want to say, you want to ask ourselves another question, why extension have blocks? If they are not invisible, then why do they have blocks? Number one, to provide functionalities. Yes, extensions allow users to perform custom actions. Example, running Java code, integrating third-party service. So that is why they have the block, but they are not visible on the screen. Another thing is that to make coding easier, if you have JavaScript and the platform that you are making your application does not have the JavaScript let me say text box to place in your JavaScript like Sketchway. So this is when you use extension to bring in the JavaScript functionality into that platform. So instead of writing complex code, users can be able to use block to execute specific tasks provided by the extension. So you use JavaScript to do the extension, and you from the extension you implement it into that platform where they don't allow let me say complex code like JavaScript code to be written in the app directly. So another thing is to customize app behavior. Very, very important. How do you want your app to behave? Those things that you expect to see in your application is what you need to use through JavaScript, because every app developers must understand JavaScript, or must every app development is all about JavaScript. So if those platforms like the drag and drop platform can be able to give you the functionality of their app development according to their own best, their own ability, and you expect to be seeing more things and all those suggestions, yes, you use your JavaScript language to implement those things through the extension. So that is how I believe you understand it. So even though extensions are invisible components, they are called extensions because they extend the app inventor's functionalities, like I said. So they have their own blocks to allow users to interact with them logically without needing a visual representation. That is how it be. So this is the platform here on my screen. You click the link in the description section of this video to download the app. The app, you will not see this app yet on let me say on others of the YouTube channels or on the internet, maybe the APK itself, but the APK you can see it in my own Telegram channel, or the link also to download the direct software, the direct application on Play Store, in also my Telegram channel. So once you open the app like this, first of all you see the app is like this. Once you install it, everything will be like this, empty, because you don't have any extension, created extension, existing extension. If you want to search for your extension that you already added, you click on this place, This is the search bar of it, so you can click here and search for it. So another thing that you see behind it is the restore project. Did you like somehow lose your project, then you restore it now? How can you restore the project? It's only when you have backup. Maybe you create a backup, an extension for it, and the extension is working successfully, and you are like, maybe you want to change your phone or devices, you want to install the application or this app into another device, and you want to make use of that same extension in that and in the other device. You back it up. Once you back it up, you send the backup file to a particular folder. Then once you install the application, you click on this particular area, it will take you to that folder where you save the file. From there you can restore it and have the same extension in the new device that you install this application. So another place, if you want to click to this place, this sidebar menu, so you click on it, you have something like this. There are many functions that are here. So how can you make use of them? If you click here, you have the basic tutorial on how to use them. These are the basic tutorial. If you sit down and understand this thing, you now believe the whole thing and understand what are the meaning of them and how to code them one after the other. If you sit down and learn all these things, in fact, through this place you can let me say merely understand what is Java in coding language. So if you sit down and notice this, let me just go back to that same place I didn't finish. So if you click on this one, is the application preference, a kind of setting. How do you want your app to look, to change the theme, change others of the theme, change the sound and the size of the text and all those things. So this is the community. You can join their community for questions. So this is the EIDE the communities. When you have questions to ask on all those things, you join them and interact with others people, the others of the users that are into that community, which have made use of the application for a long time. But the app is a very new application, but people that are there mastering, and the admin of this app fortunately is there, so you can be able to see you through and all those things. So you have, on the next one is say we have help and updates. So whatever thing that you have, you need like help or you need updates about any others, anything concerning this application, you have it there. So you can read their privacy policy as well before you have more interaction with this application for your own conveniences while interacting in this app. So also check about their terms and conditions also as well. So if you are like, what is the meaning of the app, what the app is all about, you click on the about us and read more about the application as well. So after we have finished that, you now say, how can I build my own application? I want to do it. There's no time. Yes, there's no time. You click on this place, this plus button behind here, so you click on it. Once you click on it, we have this particular page like this. This is a kind of form we need to view. If you want to say this one is not in AI format, like you can write something and it will build for you. No, this one is like you start from it. Once you start, the other part is for you to do coding, to code the Java languages into this particular the place. How does it look like? Let me just do it. Although in the other video I have shown to you how to create extension in this thing. Whether you are a coding master or you don't have any coding skill, you can build your own extension with that same Java language in this particular application. So if you don't want to, like, I don't want to be confused, go to the other video. After this video, watch the other video. The link also in the description section of this video. You click the link and watch the video and understand the both things. Once you understand the both things in these two videos, you'll be able to become extension creator in this through these two tutorials. So this is the one. You put the name that you put here is a kind of name to your extension. If the extension is for, let me say, ball, you can just put ball. So after you have written ball, for example, now if your extension is ball, you now come to this one, you must put package name, just like you want to do projects like application or Java project. So that is the same thing if you understand it. So you just put project. Know that every package name is something that differentiates your application from the others of the existing app. Whether your app is the same thing like them, but you differentiate your app from that package name. So package name always start with com. So you now do com.app dot the name of the extension ball. So always know that if your extension started with uppercase, you must use the uppercase in this place for it to work. If you don't use it, you will see it invalid package name, so you may be confused what is going on. That is a problem, the only problem that you will face if you don't do it this way. com.app.ball, the ball must start with the same shape of the letters, maybe uppercase and lowercase, or all is uppercase, or whatever. You do it the same way you use in the name area. So if you have any link, you want to add icon to your extension, that when those people, everybody, or even if it is you that upload your extension to the MIT App Inventor or any Inventor platform, you will see your extension upload successfully, and the icon will appear behind the extension. So if you have any help for the extension, maybe you have video, or you have Telegram channel, or you have community that you want to help people to understand the function and the challenge they may face in the extension, and how to fix those extension. If the extension is up to 5 or 6 blocks and you want them to know, they may want to know how to use them, you place your link here. So in the extension, the platform will give a link that user can click and reach you through the link help or the text help you may want to provide for them. So this one is the description that you see, the description. This description is for you to describe the functionalities. You can place your Gmail address, you can give credit to the person that create the extension, and all those things, what your extension is all about. So after you have finished the whole thing, you know that this place contain maximum of 500 characters or words in this area. So you allow this pro guard to be in default like this. So once you finish that, you click on the create create button there. So once you click on the create button, for example, I click it now, you see it will compiling. After it compile, you see it like this. So once you reach this place, it is something you need to understand. This is Java good. All these things are Java's good. So when you have Java's good like this, in the other video I show you on how to do it. So if you want to know how to write Java's code without coding skill, or you have the Java's code coding knowledge, you can write it here. Once you finish it, remember, you are not already, you know about all those places if you know how to do Java. So you write down everything. Once you finish them, you compile the application by clicking here. So once you click here, it will start compiling. So once it's compiled, once you click here, you will now compile. Once the thing is compiling successfully, you wait for it to compile. Once it's successful, forget about the warnings that you may see. All these things are working, it does not work, or it does not have any effects into your extension. What you need to target is, once you see this successful here, it means you have successful compiled your first extension. So if you click on this successful, it means you want to save the extension to your internal device. So once you click, it will redirect you to where you want to save your extension. Then you select where you want to save your extension. So once you have it like this, as you can see, extension is always .aix, like I said. So this, look at it, the dead ball.aix. So first of all, the app can only access download folder. So from that download folder, you may want to save it direct into the download folder. You can create a new folder inside the download folder to store or to save your extension. So after that, what next? We come back to this our area here where we stop. After that, the next thing is, you may want to say some extension you are writing, some Java language you are writing may require what we known as library, local library. So this platform only accepts what we know as library through file, like jar file. Let me show you a sample. If you click on this place, you can have some functionalities to build with, like all these things. You can search for any text here. You can read you can put it in read mode, like even if you click it, it will not edit. You can preference and set out the sizes of the text. You can jump to a particular line. You can print it, or you can wrap the word. So but if you click on this particular file, this file function here, this particular one, you click on this one that is in form of file manager here, this file icon here. So if you click on this file icon, you see it show you some assets. You can add proper properties here. You can do the project properties. You can upload assets managers. You can go to Procart tool, and you can also handle your your library manager. So how can you add library? So you come to this area here, this particular place. So once you click on this place, it will give you the file of this full reason. So you click on the drop down menu here. If you click on it, it will bring it down. So we have the full distance. So this is the library here. So you want to say want to add library, you press and hold for a long time. Once you press and hold, you have this dialog here, say add your jar file. So it only accept jar file. How is it jar file? The name of the file will be the name.jar, that is the extension, the name.jar. So that is how you can have it. Then the system allowed users the system allowed to use jar file for more advanced working with the EIDE. So you click on the add jar file, it will redirect you to your internal device memory for you to select the jar file and upload it. So in the next video I will show you on how to convert your JavaScript or the library, because sometimes the library that you have is not in jar file, but you have those library in your dependency. I will show you on how to break it from the dependency format to jar file, and you can be able to upload it in this place successfully. There are many features that are coming from this app according to the community admin. He said that you'll be able to place your dependency directly instead of jar file only. For now you are using jar file to upload your libraries. So that is what we need to understand. I will also tell you, if you have not yet subscribed or you didn't turn on the notification bell, turn it on for more updates and advanced feature of this application. This application really helps a lot, especially MIT App Inventors users and Codola users and others of the App Inventors users platform. Thank you for watching the video. I believe the video is now understood and you are so much clear and you're happy to understand the whole things about this tutorial. See you in our next tutorial on how to upload upload the or implement the Gradle Java or library Gradle in our next tutorial or into this platform. Do well to share the video with others. Like the video, show your reaction. If you have any doubt or you still have anything concerning this tutorial, leave your comment in the comment section. I will feel free to give you your feedback. Thank you and see you in our next tutorial.